has to love you. Let's see. That ought to do it.
Bacon.
Hey, honey, we got new bacon, we got a new haircut, we got a new baby, and you ought to be back in bed. What are you doing?
It's the middle of the morning, and I'm starving. Besides, I'm eating for two now, remember?
Well, you always have, honey. Now, come on, back in bed. Let's go.
Well, when do you expect me to get out of bed?
Don't argue with me. This isn't good for the...
Oh,
kind of
no,
arguing
you're
like
not
this.
going to be one of those stereotypical who's always treating his expectant wife like she's made out of glass, are you?
In your case, sweetheart, China.
Being pregnant is a perfectly normal condition.
Pregnant. We're pregnant.
Well, if we're pregnant, how come I'm the one with the belly?
Hey, when do we get to feel some movement, you know? When can we tell it's kicking
I already
around?
started feeling it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
This whole process is amazing to me.
You know when I think this all happened?
What?
You know, when I conceived. I think it happened when we came back from Paris.
Oh, yeah. Really? I remember that. We've been apart for so long, and you couldn't keep your hands off me?
No, I couldn't. Dad. He seems so ordinary and so simple.
Well, the last thing he is simple, I guarantee. You should have seen some of the things that this guy did, especially when he had his little crystal in his hand. It was amazing.
So all this time, you and Anna were trying to help him get back to, what's the name of the planet?
Lumina.
Lumina.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, you leave town for a week and you miss all the excitement.
Well, it's better you weren't here. You know, I was worried enough about you as it is.
You knew all along that I was in Texas.
Well, it was better for you to be down there with Mariah.
She never told me that you knew that I was there.
She never told me that you were pregnant either.
I didn't want you to know.
Well, I would have been there in a second if I'd have known about it.
What about before you knew?
Well, I wanted to come then, too, honey.
But your assignment came first.
Now, I explained all that to you before, right? I've explained everything about that.
I can't believe you joined the WSB again.
Well, can you understand now why I did?
I suppose tracking down an alien is a good enough reason?
Honey, sit down. I'll get it. What is it? What do you want?
The butter.
All right. It's a very good reason. I was told all my friends were in danger. I had no choice.
You could have told me.
How could I have told you? How am I going to explain this whole situation? You'd have gone through the roof. You wouldn't have believed me.
Well, we promised that when we got married to each other again that we would never keep secrets from one another.
Right. And I'm sorry because I broke that vow. But so did you.
I did not.
Yes, you did. You were in Port Charles, you didn't tell me. And you stayed at Colton's house and you didn't tell me.
Oh, you can't compare what I did with that and compare it to the WSB.
Okay. Well, let's just say that we both did what we thought was right. Hmm?
We both broke the vow.
Right. But there is one vow that I promise I'll never break. Vow that I'll love you for the rest of our lives. Promise.
I think I will, too.
Now, would you eat and feed everyone? Go on. It's there for you. I made it.
Okay. So tell me about this guy, that was on Spoon Island. What's his name? P.K. Sinclair?
Mm-hmm.
You think he's the one that tried to kidnap me?
I think so, yeah.
Why?
Well, I imagine it has something to do with me going back into the WSB is what I think.
Oh, so that's why you had those two loser WSB agents to protect me while I was at my grandmother's.
You figured out they were with the WSB?
Sure did, and they weren't very good agents either. They couldn't even stop me.
Well, don't think you're going to get away with anything where it comes to me. You understand that?
What do you mean?
What I mean is this P.K. Sinclair is still out on the loose someplace. And as long as that's happening, you're going to do everything that I tell you. You understand?
I thought you said Robert said everything was safe.
Well, that's what he said.
You don't believe him?
I don't know what to believe. Robert's been a little strange ever since this guy's been in the picture.
Why?
I don't know why, sweetheart. It's a very good question.